Hey everybody, welcome back to Weekly Overwatch Show, or WOWs for short. Stop me if you heard this before, like one episode ago. This isn't the plan. This wasn't the plan. I stopped playing for about a month because the DPS passive just ruined the game. Hey, spoilers, they nerfed it a little bit. Wasn't enough. The game is still bad because of it. But that's not the main problem. I had the thought that, you know, tank placement games would be fun. Because I hate myself, and my head is a haunted house, and there's footsteps in that basement. That's two references, by the way. Google it, kids. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. It's probably because there was a double-sided plan. There's two things that were going to happen. I was going to get a video out of it, I'm going to get content out of it, and also, I was going to complete some weekly challenges. I was going to complete Play to Win, Competitive Advantage, maybe a couple of the other ones. Right? Mitigate Damage I did, hell yeah. Branching out, probably. I was going to complete 4 of them, get 30 points, because I need 4 points, 4 coins, for 1,500. Once that was going to happen, I was then going to buy $10 worth of coins, and then buy the Faye skin, because it's the only good skin out of this bundle. 1 out of 5 is pretty bad, and yes, I'm counting the Hamtaro skin, because that one is the worst. That don't look like a dog, guys. That looks like a gremlin with fur. Throw that design philosophy out of the window, please. We want to keep characters' integrity intact when designing skins. Bruh, it's a crossover event. Throw that design philosophy out the fucking window, please. This one is top tier. Like, this is easily one of the best Ashe skins in the game. Easily. So I was gonna give you guys $10 for it. And then I played the ranked games. No. Nay, I say. Maybe I'll grind to get a couple of those challenges done. Definitely ain't playing ranked, because guess what? Ranked is not worth it. I think that's what this video is about. I'm just gonna rant a little bit. I don't know if you could tell, this many minutes into the video. That's what I'm doing. I'm ranting, because I had a terrible time, and the game sucks. Right? I know they just really... Look at that boy. Look at that boy! He's so happy that he's gonna actually put things out that's gonna make it better for the community. Spoilers! That dev update that they did, that video update, I loved it. It was great. All the info in it, perfection. Map reworks, great. Every hero is free, no matter what, no matter when you play the game. They're being removed from Battle Pass, you just get them on launch. Fantastic! There was other stuff in there that was like, that's cool! Oh, we get coins now in Battle Passes, up to 600? That's not that much. But you know, I'm the person that, like, goes into the shop and go, oh, I like those skins. I'm gonna buy the $40 bundle because I'm bad with money sometimes. I buy things in games that I don't necessarily have the most fun in. Because I'm stupid. Again, head haunted house. Remember that. And the footsteps in the basement might be the marbles that spilled out. Because I've lost my marbles, very clearly. 3 references, holy shit. That's like a record. Yeah, this game is not good. Everything coming in the future gives me hope that the game will get better. Right? Can I, patch notes. These don't say everything because it's just like patch notes. They nerfed Mauga. Hey, guess what? You could have just left him as is. Then tank mains like myself would have been like, oh, I can at least fall back on Mauga. And have fun and win games. That's great. Like, where's my career profile? That ain't it. No, it is. It has history. I believe all these arcade wins, I can't see things. Boo on you. Boo. I played Mauga in all of them. All 3 of them. And we won. Pretty handily. Because Mauga was actually good. When he was uber buffed. Like, they did that, they nerfed Sombra, kinda, she's still a menace. Sombra they nerfed, or Symmetra they nerfed. Spoilers, she's a menace still. I played 3 ranked matches, 2/3 of those had a Symmetra that just wiped. Still busted, still busted. But I have faith for the things to come that are going to happen. I tweeted out, and I guess I'll explain it. I tweeted out that Overwatch 2 is dog shit, because it is. It's not fun. It's not good for every class that's in this game. And I'll get into a little bit of that. But I said, like, we need to go back to Overwatch 1 and build on perfection instead of building on haunted grounds. Right? We can't keep building on top of this haunted place, because then everything will be corrupt. Is that analogy tortured enough? I think it is. I might have, like, hit the Geneva Convention line. I think we're good. But, like, you keep building on top and you keep going back in, and this is the 15th iteration of DPS passive that we've had. At what point do we just realize that, you know what, this game doesn't need passives? Overwatch 1 didn't need them. This game doesn't need them to be good. And I think if you remove role passives, the game gets a lot better, right? Because then you can actually start balancing heroes instead of band-aid duct tape fixes like the passive abilities, right? Because that passive ability kind of nerfed Junkrat. Because he doesn't get to refresh it every 0.2 seconds like Soldier 76 or Bastion. He doesn't have Bob that applies it himself. Right? I'm pretty sure Torb's turret adds it too. I don't think Sim's beams do, her turrets. But I think Torb's does. Passives need to be removed. We need to go back to Overwatch 1 and build on perfection. You remove role passives, and then you can balance everything. Every hero can get a little bit of love that they need, right? I love that the start of the season, they gave everybody the support passive. Everybody regens health passively. That's great. They increased health pools. That's great. The problem is they didn't buff damage numbers on a lot of heroes. And the heroes that are thriving are damage types because of the damage passive, but also the hit scan legends because they can apply that more regularly and more consistently. So, tank and support sucks. Tank and support sucks. They're unfun. Roadhog sucks. Rhine sucks. My two mains suck. And Orisa is still top tier. For some reason. I don't know. But none of that would be a problem. Balance wouldn't be a problem for me, right? If I could earn something. I could earn competitive points. Not like they are. I have 150. You get... does it say? No, it doesn't say. It says it's somewhere. Where the fuck does it say? Legends here? Yeah, you get 10 comp points for win and 5 for a draw. Too bad, as a casual player who doesn't spend all of his time in this game, I don't get paid to play this game. I'm not a streamer. I don't get paid to play this game. I'm a casual player, right? Competitive wins as a casual are difficult. They are extremely hard. The rewards are not worth it. The rewards are not worth it. Win the equivalent of 30 games, or play the equivalent of 30 games, and you get 100. 100 points. That's a drop in a bucket in a rainstorm. That's nothing. It's 3,000 to get Jade and gold weapons, soon to be gold weapons. I think they said that for season 10. Who knows? That's nothing. That's useless. Like, I don't mind a grindy game. I would prefer a game to be grindy that has a goal in sight. That way I can put my time into it. I could put more time into it. I could put money into it. I could give you guys money because I know I'm going to be playing the game for a while to get a thing I want. This is not worth it. This ain't worth it. We need to add another 0 to the end of that 100. Because if it's play 30 games, you get 1,000 points. I'd be like, oh, okay. That's worth it. That's great. I can stand losing 25 out of 30 matches. Because I don't care about my rank. I've said it multiple times in this series since going on this competitive journey. I don't care if I'm Silver 5 or if I'm being told to uninstall the game by the devs. Right? I won one game as damage. I'm a higher rank than my support, which I won 4 times as many games. How does that make sense? It doesn't. Well, I don't care about my status in comp. I couldn't give a shit less. I want that sweet gold gun for everyone. But ranked ain't worth it if you're just giving me 100 points for every 30 games, or the equivalent of. That's terrible. And if I do win a game, it's a knockdown, drag-out fight that takes forever and is more than likely going to be stressful as all hell, and I get 10? That's bad. That's terrible. I get that you want to keep people playing comp, but bruh, give us a reason to. Like, for each win, give us 50. For each draw, fine, you give us 10, because hey, guess what? You didn't come away a victor. You didn't come away a loser either. Here's a compensation prize, right? Make it worth it. Make it worth playing ranked. It's not fun. It's not fun. I think I did well in my 3 games that I played. I think I did well. We lost all of them. Like I said, you saw it there. No wins. 3 games in, no wins. We got absolutely raffle stomped on Eichenwald. I don't think I did too bad. This is my first official game as Sigma. I'd never picked up Sigma before, because he came out at the end of Overwatch 1's lifespan. I kind of stopped playing at that point. But we got rolled by Orisa and Sombra. Like, everybody played decently. I think I played at least decently. Right, we have 13,000 mitigation. 8,500 damage. I could have used my healing more, my orb more, but they stopped shooting me when I had it up anyway, so it is what it is. But we got rolled by Orisa and Sombra. Their Lifeweaver was pretty decent. Same thing with their Moira. Junkrat, same thing. He was harassing our front line every single time because he's in the back of theirs, shooting us. Like, okay, fine. But Sombra kept hiding in the back, cloaked, and then anytime I put up my absorb, or went for a rock, or went for an ult, I was hacked out of it, so I couldn't get any value. The Orisa just stood there like an Orisa, and tanked everything, didn't die, killed everybody several times. It's like, what? Why is Orisa still really good? I know every streamer around is like, she's B tier, she's average. Bruh, if you're a comp player for life that plays this game 8 to 16 hours a day, yeah, Orisa's mid. Okay, fine. But not for a casual player, right? She's really good. The next game on Samoa was a close match. Played Orisa for most of it. You know, did pretty well with 11,000, almost 12,000 damage, 7,000 mitigation, 26 limbs, 10 deaths, 10 assists. Pretty good. They had a Tracer. Their Mei was Tracer to start the match, and then she switched over the last round. We got steamrolled by her ult. Felt bad. Feels bad, man. But again, didn't play terribly. Our team was good. They were just a little bit better. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, as a casual player, it's hard to get wins in ranked. As a solo queue especially. So make it worth it, man. Make it worth playing those 30 games. Make it worth trying to go a little bit extra sweaty to get that win. Right? They Giga buffed Zarya. She kind of steamrolled us a little bit. But that also leads me to my other thing. Like, counterpicking needs to be a thing of the past. They lied to us the first time saying, we don't, like, this game isn't gonna be based around counterpicking. Bullshit. Now it is even more based on counterpicking. You gotta counterpick, as a tank, you have to counterpick their tank, but then also counterpick their healers and their damage types. It's now layers to this shit like an onion. It's bad. It's not fun. Like this one, I played Ramatra pretty well. This one was the most tilting match. I'll say that. We lost 2-3, which seems like a common thing with my ranked games. Like, we either win them in close matches of a 1-2 or 2-3, or we lose them in the same fashion. It's a thing. Didn't do too bad though. 18 and 10 with 5 assists, 16.5k damage, 8,000 mitigation. It was a pretty good game. Our healers healed, our damage types did damage and got frags. They were just a little bit better. That's the thing, right? The reason why I got tilted is because our Zen was actually Lifeweaver to start, and anytime I'd go Nemesis mode and try to push the advantage, try to get in there and frag their road or their Cass, or just harass their front line, he would life grip me back. I was like, what the fuck? I was mid-ult, and he pulled me out of that little corridor after the first checkpoint when you get the cart out. That little archway that's there. I was right there. There's fucking 3 people in my ult. I'm like just blocking, and he pulls me out. What the fuck is happening? Why did he do that? I hit a lot of career bests as Rom. I don't play Ramatra. Oops. But like, sure, man. I switched over to D because like, all right, what the fuck do I do on this last round? Like, their Roadhog is destroying us, so maybe I can, you know, I could defense matrix his hook, and it was pretty good, but then it wasn't. So we didn't do too bad. That's the thing. We didn't do too terribly bad. But we die in double digits each time. But we're also, our KD ratio, technically KD ratio, or eliminations to death ratio, is like a 2. Except for this game. 11 and 7, that's barely above 1.3. So what are you gonna do? But I didn't play too bad. It's just like counterpicking, man. I don't have time to sit and research and do, man, I didn't learn music theory because I didn't want to sit down and ruin something I loved. I play music. I'm a guitarist. I didn't want to sit down and learn music theory because I didn't want to ruin what I love. That's why I'm not learning picks and counters in this game. They want to do picks and bans now? Balance the game before you do something fucked up like that. Just don't. Actually, you beautiful boy there, Aaron. Balance everybody so that I can play whoever the fuck I want without having to be like, okay, fuck, they have a Winston, so let me go Sigma. Oh shit, they switched to Diva, so now I gotta go Zarya. Or I now have to go Winston because they went Diva. Oh fuck, they went Sigma, so I gotta go Zarya. Like, this rock, paper, scissors bullshit needs to change. This isn't fun. Most casuals do not have the time to be like, alright, let's learn every fucking tank, every fucking damage, every fucking support, to figure out who is best for what comp and all this shit. Like, I'm just barely getting my head around comps. And like, oh, rush comp, brawl comp, poke comp. Like, okay, cool. I barely understand that shit. I don't have time to learn, like, let me just sit down. I want to play Jungle Queen this comp match. Oh, I can, if I play well enough, I can outplay their Wrecking Ball. Like, I just want to sit down and play the fucking game and have fun no matter who I play. And I think step 1 is remove role passive. Step 2 is then balance. Tune them. Tune everybody in this game. I don't think that's gonna happen. Again, the dev update gives me hope, gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling, but you can't keep building on haunted grounds. Like, I know why role passives exist. I know why we're in 5v5 still. I know that. Everybody knows it. It's because you guys had to convince us that you needed an Overwatch 2 and you couldn't just do this shit in Overwatch 1. Bobby Kotick had to lie to us and say that, hey, this needs to be a separate game. Look, it's 5v5 instead of 6v6. Look, there's role queues. Look, there's no more loot boxes, but there's Battle Pass now. It's a free-to-play game, right? Jeff had to fucking push and nearly sacrifice himself so we can keep the cosmetics that we fucking earned over 6 years. How insane of a thought is that? That Bobby Kotick wanted to start from 0. Like, Who do I have the most? It doesn't matter. I have 53 cosmetics on Road. I have 51 on Winston. I have 53 on Diva. 43 on Ashe. 49 on Bastion. 50 on Cass. 45 on Mei. Like, all of these skins, he wanted to take away. All of, like, weapon skins, whatever. What? Since when? I'm out of the loop on this one. That's news to me. I didn't know he got this. Did I discover something that's not in the game yet? Because I think I did. Like, he wanted to take away everything I earned. All the emotes, all the victory poses. Like, the charms, souvenirs, ugh. Like, the voice lines, the sprays. He wanted to take all that away, so we spend more money on the game. He did all that to convince us this is a new game. And it's not. It's Overwatch 1.1. Right? That's all it is. Everybody knows that. Team 4 knows that we know that. Like, I don't care about 6v6 coming back. You can keep it 5v5, that's fine. But you kind of gotta balance the tanks around that. They have to be main tanks and not side tanks like Roadhog or Doomfist. I know Doomfist is pretty good this season, but like, you can't have a side tank as the only tank. Things need to kind of get shuffled. I think, I don't know who said it, but like somebody was like, yeah, Roadhog, just make him a damage type. Like, nerf his health numbers, boost his damage numbers, shrink him down a little bit. He's a damage type. He did it with Doomfist. Doomfist shouldn't have been a tank to begin with. He was a perfect damage type. Do the same, do the reverse with Roadhog, I guess? I don't know. I wouldn't be for it, but I wouldn't be against it. Just something to make him good. Keep his identity, but like, you get something has to give. It's very, very, again, that boy there smiling. That dev update was great. They're gonna look at reworking maps. That's great. All the heroes are gonna be free for everybody, no matter when you play, because they're not gonna be in battle passes or behind a paywall. Fantastic. Other shit has to happen. Ranked needs a change, and not in the way they want to do it. Kicks and bans, I don't give a fuck about. I did my time in Paladins ranked, where that was a thing. Again, I would have to learn every hero in the game and be like, okay, if I want to play this person in this game, well, then I have to ban this one because they're really good. I don't care. I don't want to do that. Nobody wants to sit around and do that research. Just give me more points for doing simple shit. Right? We're now going to be able to earn coins in the battle pass. That's excellent. It's only 600, but whatever. I know they're going to be like, oh, you're no longer be able to earn coins in weekly challenges. It's all battle pass XP. Let me earn competitive points. Let me earn, like, bring back, like, this one. Instead of completing 30 games in comp, gives you half a level. Do it, like, if I'm forced to play that many comp games, give me 5,000. Give me 5,000 CP for playing 30 games. Or something like that. Just give me an opportunity to actually play your fucking game without being like, this is stressful and not worth it. Instead of being stressful, but at least I have something to show for it. Something needs to give. This game isn't fun for everybody, like everybody wants to say. It's just dog shit. And we need to go back. But I don't think we can. I don't think they will, because then they have to admit, we fucked up, we shouldn't have done it 2, we should have just moved all our efforts that would be for 2 to Overwatch 1. Right? They also sold us on a PvE mode. Well, that died. They confirmed that's dead, and we were gonna get more invasion type things, but this came out, what, a year ago now? Almost over a year ago? We haven't heard any update on it since. So I don't think we're getting any more PvE anything. I don't know, man. That's where I'm at. Like, You want me to play your game? Well, make it good for everybody. Make it good for all roles. Make everybody fun to play and viable to play. And I'll do it. I'll give you money, right? I'll sit here and grind out stupid fucking weekly challenges to get coins so I can pay you $10 for a fucking anime skin. Right? It makes sense to me. That's just where I'm at, man. I'm fucking tired of it. Tired of playing a bad game. I want it to be better. Be better than Apex Legends, please. Be better than EA. I know Bobby Kotick's only been gone for like 3.5 months. Hopefully we can start seeing some flowers bloom on that corpse. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if I'll be back with more of these videos. I don't have hope for that new game mode, by the way. I don't have hope for it. That's gonna be the worst game mode they've ever created. Just a thought. Like, if we do another game mode event, anything like that, yeah, I'll do it. Maybe I'll jump back into just doing fucking arcade mode. No Limits is still fun. Didn't we see that in our history? Yeah. Yeah, No Limits is still fun because everybody's playing a fucking tank. So everybody's on the same goddamn level. That's why it's fun. Stop with the double hack event. Go with everybody's tank now. I don't know. I'll figure something out to keep playing this game, making content on it, because again, I generally love it. I've been playing it for fucking 8 years now. Yeah, 2016 is when Overwatch 1 came out, right? I've been playing it since then. I just realized that there's no background noise here. Because the Bebop theme is very, very copyrightable. So it's just been... It's been nothing. There's nothing. It's dead silence. OBS isn't even reading anything. That's fun. I'll have to download the Overwatch 2 soundtrack and get that shit going. That'll do it for this rant. That's all it is. It's ranting. It's rant time, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, I hope things get better. I hope things get better because I want to enjoy this game again. Hopefully that smiling boy there can lead us in the right direction. For now, thank you all for watching, for listening. If you did, thank you. That's all I got, man. There's no gameplay in this. There's no gameplay in this, so... future videos will happen, maybe, I don't know. But until then, thanks for listening to my rant. Goodbye.